Welcome back, friends. You know, there's nothing better to do with test your own crowns and to get more mountains, hey Mana-Wisp, that I don't have to buy with real money. So I'd like to introduce you to the beautiful Renaissance wings. Because these wings are modeled after a design by Leonardo da Vinci, who most consider to be the epitome of the Renaissance man. Like a real one from the actual Renaissance. And that is why these are called the Renaissance wings. They were first released in May of 2012. In Pirate 101, they are called the Clockwork Wings, and also there are the Armada wings, which are just like this but red, and the Valencian wings that also look like this. But those two are not readily available in the crown shop like the Clockwork Wings are. This mount can also be acquired from a variety of sources. There are various bosses in Wizard City that can drop these, usually around holiday times. A one-day version can be purchased for gold from Zeke and Marleybone, and a 15-day version can possibly be a reward from the daily assignments. The 7-day and permanent versions of this mount are available in the crown shop. It carries only one passenger and gives 40% speed boost. Let's check it out. I really love the details on this. However, you can't get the right angle really until you put it into photomancy. Or you could just like take it off and put it in your house and maybe get it to hold still a little bit, not flying around. But you can see all the beautiful details, sort of like in DaVinci's own drawing. And then on the back you can see the mechanics right here that are making the wings go up and down, which is pretty cool, I think. I do find it kind of sad that the upper side or the back side of the wings is actually lighter in color than the front. So even when she turns around to face the light, it's still not very bright underneath, which is kind of disappointing. And if you look at the wings from underneath, they're still very cool looking with the same line detail. It looks like you used to be able to hold a wand with these mounts, and then they just took it out because your hand is kind of still in that shape. Either way, these are so gorgeous to me. Whee! With a gentle coast down, unlike the regular wings, which have a little flutter. Oh, that's so nice. Maybe if I stop jumping, you'll be able to see it. So after a couple flaps, it has a nice little coast. I mean, it was modeled after the bird called a kite. So Da Vinci did his research on lots and lots of hours of watching birds flying. Very pretty. I think a lot of these really old mounts are very much overlooked. I mean, I know they got like sales and stuff, but still, I think they're easily forgotten. But they're super duper cool though. And honestly, for how old it is, it still has really great detail. I love this though, how you kind of go to the side when you're spinning. It's always my favorite. All the wings do it. Bat wings, mechanical wings, regular feathery wings. That's kind of cool. I really hope the underwater idol isn't broken on these, like a lot of the feathery wing mounts. So I was trying to get a little bit closer to it to be able to show the mechanism on there. It's actually very cool. I like how that looks. Plus just having this flying around your house is really cool. Neat. Goodbye, Renaissance wings. Or not. Hi, Sabretooth. Well, that's very interesting. You definitely have a different look. I think this might even be different than the regular feathered wings. This is really cool. But it's been a really long time since I did those, so I could be wrong about that. Very nice. Definitely behaves differently, much more slower movements. In fact, it's probably better to get a better look at it to have it underwater because it's like super slow-mo. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. But at least your speed doesn't decrease. That would be weird. That looks so weird. Whee. Very pretty. I sure swim weird though. Yeah, that's interesting. I do like the backwards one though. I don't think that's very aquadynamic though. Especially with those wings out as far as they'll go. Wow, I think we might have to do this one from a different angle. There we go. Zoom out. There we go. Now you can see the whole thing. Phew. Dive bomb! That's so funny. Ridiculoso. Yeah, it's kind of weird with a skirt like this, but you know, whatever. Well, it's basically the same, but it's like a lot slower. Oh, a big old hop right there. Oh, it's neat. I really like that. And there we go. Whee! Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's so funny. When I took it off, I'm like way up in the sky. Oopsie. That's a fun bug. Goodbye, wingy dingies. They're like a manta ray or something. Sea wings! And thank you so much, everyone, for taking the time to look back and appreciate one of the older mounts that's in the game. And maybe you might get a newfound appreciation for some of these. And we will see y'all in the next one. Bye!